Cooking with Jesse J.
Get paid, little shorty, get paid. 100,000 in the safe, couple thousand in the drain. Get paid, little shorty, get paid. No, I'm always on my grind, 24/7 days. Favorite color, money green. Paper. I've been on my grind since I was in the 7th grade. Had my first kid, I was only 17. Always a provider for my pack like Wolverines.
All right, what's up, everybody, and welcome to my channel. Just call me a genie in a bottle because today I am granting your wish. Y'all been asking and I am delivering, okay? We are making my signature oxtail Rasta pasta. I actually started this video the night before because I wanted to do what? Clean that meat. And if you don't clean your meat, you're nasty, your mama ain't raised you right, and you probably don't wash your behind good at night, okay? So I started this video the night before to wash and clean the meat, and then I wanted it to actually marinate in the refrigerator overnight. So let's get started.
You'll never feel the way I feel. You don't know if my love is real. Baby, listen to me, here's the deal. When you're not here, I'm not the same. I'm needing a new chapter, babe. Been stuck here in a bed for days. I've been staring at the telephone, cause when you're gone, I miss your face. 8 o'clock, body talk. There's no need to bring it up. Nothing you say makes it better. Wrecking ball, tear apart. Issues left behind, restart. Nothing you say.
All right, next we're going to go over the seasonings we are using for our oxtail. We are going to start with Grace Browning seasoning, oxtail seasoning, garlic powder, cayenne pepper, scotch bonnet peppers, red, yellow, green bell peppers chopped. I use about a half a bell pepper for each one, chopped onion, and fresh thyme. As always, guys, you can find all the ingredients and the measurements in the description box below. Here I've already seasoned my oxtail with my garlic powder, red cayenne pepper, and my oxtail seasoning. After you have seasoned your oxtail, place it in a large bowl, and this is where you add about 3 to 4 tablespoons of your Grace Browning seasoning. Toss it really, really well so that everything gets coated and has that dark brown look. Here I'm adding the remainder of my green, red, and yellow peppers, onion, and fresh thyme. And if you don't listen to anything that I've told you in this video, please listen to this. Them scotch bonnet peppers, make sure they stay on top, even in a crock pot, because if you mess around and get them mixed up with that meat and it end up on your plate in that pasta and you bite into it, trust me, your booty hole gonna play for it later because them things is hot. Okay, then you gonna wrap it up like this and put it in the refrigerator overnight, okay? All right, we've marinated our oxtail overnight. We set them out about 2 hours before we started to cook so they can get room temperature, and now we're ready to braise them. So braising the oxtail, you're basically going to sear them on each side for about 5 minutes before you place into the crock pot. Lego.
Your eyes tell me that you don't wanna leave just yet. No, my eyes agree. It's almost like when we first met. Oh, I don't care, it's getting too late. I want you and I can't wait. Don't wanna spend a minute without you. I know you feel the same. So come on, give me love. I'ma show you how to.
All right, now that we have braised our oxtail, we are adding everything to a crock pot. Some people like to use instant pots. I'm old school. I'm using a crock pot because if life ain't taught me one thing, it's taught me you can't rush perfection. So y'all use them 20-minute instant pots if you want to. Mess around and bite into a piece of meat and felt like you done swallowed a hairball. Somebody call the ambulance. Your mama done told you a hard head make a soft behind. Use the crock pot, okay? You want everything to be sopped up. Use the crock pot. Okay, so I've added all those peppers from the pan that we use to season and marinate our meat overnight. Those red, green, and yellow peppers, fresh thyme and onions, even that juice that's been dangling, slangling up in there all night long. Just throw it in the pot, okay? Everything gonna be sopped up and juicy. Lastly, you want to make sure you add those scotch bonnet peppers on top. Remember what I told you. Don't mess around and let them things get mixed up in there and end up on your plate and you bite into it. Because, baby, you're going to sound the alarm, call 919, somebody get the MLM on the line because my booty hole on fire, okay? All right, then we're going to cover that up, cook it on high for about 5 to 6 hours. All right, about 3 hours into our oxtail cooking, we're going to make our gravy base to add to the crock pot. We're combining light brown sugar, soy sauce, and ketchup. Again, you can find all the ingredients down in the description box below. This is just going to be our gravy base to add to the crock pot. When you add it to the crock pot, make sure you take your scotch bonnet peppers out, place them to the side. Add this mixture into your crock pot, stir real well, and then put your scotch bonnet peppers back on top.
That money clip us now, the new now looks like. Whoa, upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like. Whoa, 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 whoa. I hit record a drop, you can't ignore it. I'm transforming now these cars and planes, I'm always boarding. Just out touring down in Charlotte like I play for Hornets. When I'm performing, never boring, now you can't afford it. Champagne Perrier, finish friends on my face. Looking like I'm from the deep. These no Cartiers. Pockets deep, 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 bro. I can make it in my seat, bro. Do you, I'm doing me, bro. Making noise, use a beat, bro. Whoa, I press the button and the doors go up like. Whoa, that money clip us now, the new now looks like. Whoa, upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like. Whoa, 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 whoa. Neighborhood on the scene, neighborhood on the strip. Neighborhood be the name, neighborhood no crib. Neighborhood that's me, neighborhood that's Nick. Neighborhood do the dance, neighborhood do the deal. Okay, thought I'd never make it like no way. I'm the real deal, no role play. My days off, that's no days. No, I hustle hard, young rose. E be the shooter, that's cold case. Those on the deals, that's brose. Got no pay, don't no say. Okay, this the news, tell them read it. Been the one since the fetus. Don't sleep on me, Tempur-Pedic. That's a no, no, no. Spending dope for no reason. Got a ball head, Mr. Cleaner. Heard the big bags overseas, then we gon' go, go, go. Whoa, I press the button and the doors go up like. Whoa, that money clip us now, the new now looks like. Whoa, upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like. Whoa, 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 whoa. I press the button and the doors go up like. Whoa, that money clip us now, the new now looks like. Whoa, upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like. Whoa, 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 whoa.
All right, next we're going to saute our vegetables. I cut up 3 yellow, red, and green bell peppers and 1 onion. Threw some olive oil into a saucepan. We're going to cook those for about 10 to 15 minutes on medium heat. You just want to cook them until they soften up a little bit. You don't want them to be mushy and you don't want them to be too hard because they're going to go into your pasta. All right, I've already boiled and drained my pasta and set that to the side. Now it's time to make our sauce for the pasta. You're going to start with those sauteed vegetables in a larger saucepan, and we're going to add our heavy whipping cream. Again, you can find all the measurements down in the description box below. I'm using a little bit more because I'm cooking a larger portion. So I'm using about 2 to 3 cups here to start, and you can add more as you go along if you need to. So we're going to add that heavy whipping cream. We're going to add Alfredo sauce. We're going to add minced garlic, our cheese, Walker's Wood jerk seasoning, and garlic powder. So we're going to combine all those ingredients to that saucepan, let it simmer for about 10 minutes. You'll see it start to thicken up, and then you can slowly start to add in your pasta. Lego.
Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me. Say you're a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see it. See how rewind when we rewind.
Baby, would you look at that right there? Look at that oxtail Rasta pasta looking all sopped up. Look at them onions and peppers and that sauce sitting up in there looking all juicy and succulent and all that. You know what? Just call me the bad man. The bad man. Watch out for the bonfire. Boo! Don't play with me. Play the lado. Boo! Don't play with me. Play with your mother.
Cooking with Jesse J.